Let's go now.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And now off to the races down the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Off the play fake. Godwin. They'll roll him out. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Set.
Who, me? I'm in one now.
On 1st and 10, Patton looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Moore, the man in motion. On 1st down, Patton. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Looking to throw. Patton. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Underneath here to Hill. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because, you know.
He's got him in, complete. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Trey Palmer with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Relax.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
Ooh, that was a pick.
Coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Well, this defense for the Bucs, very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll look to throw again. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through.
Well, it ain't mini royales no more? Oh, that was on duos.
Throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 25.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Godwin on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. It's quite a unit, #1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Trap 60, trap 60, street.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Patton. Throw left side complete. That's Palmer. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Throwing on 1st down.
What is that, 66? Or whatever your number is.
Final play of the 1st first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. On third down, Patton. A dump off now to Hill. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back.
And them running back out routes be running towards the line of scrimmage.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all
The nigga I said was gonna win it, won it.
That one as well. And kudos to you,
Patrick Mahomes.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes.
Oh, boy, was out there balling, bro.
Retreating, to use a boxing analogy. One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
This one swung out to Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
I mean, some stuff.
Get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL.
3 times.
Season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in the and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Tampa offense ready to get the drive started. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off, and we've seen teams come back off the
Sure, it's so much money, you know, that you.
They may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the play, and a Buccaneer 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, that nigga running the route for him.
Inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's again complete to Palmer. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On 1st and 10, Patton. That's going to be caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Y'all ain't got Total Wine local.
This one out as his guys will take over at the 25.
Ready.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun. Godwin. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st down, Godwin. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Inside the 10. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Was that Duke and North Carolina game good?
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
They got a class next year.
Goes onto the field, ready to start the next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
Knockout, knockout, knockout.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Deontay Banks with it. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying.
That ain't always true.
On 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Patton. And it's a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. The knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Throwing on first down. Patton. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 26 yards.
And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
Oh, baby, you know the owner's happy with that one.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
60, drop 60. Bronco 80.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Look at this nigga.
Touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards.
And the Buccaneers are
Yeah, that just opened up like crazy.
So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 1st and 10, Godwin into the hands of Patrick left side. And he's brought down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Godwin. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. In motion right goes Higgins. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This is the tight end fan. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Looking to throw. Godwin throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patrick. Touchdown! Tim Patrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Point after, right down the middle. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Patton. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd and 2, Patton. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Godwin. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And an official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Throwing again. Godwin. He's got it to Williams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw on 3rd down. Godwin. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Out route to Hill, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Patton. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he's got room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, I'd have to say in that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, if you're the offensive coordinator?
No doubt about it. All you're trying to do is get the 2 yards necessary for a 1st down. Then you look up, you got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed. And quickly, they get to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Patton. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back to throw. Patton. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Patton. And in for the Buccaneers. Touchdown. Trey Palmer. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
She tough, ain't she?
The Buccaneers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception. This drive the touchdown pass.
D. Frank says she tough, you know. Nah, I'm talking about basketball.
You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Who won that SEC championship game?
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At the buzzer?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for. Something.
And my goodness, another interception.
What for?
And he returns it.
Oh yeah.
Territory down to the 45-yard line.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety.
Oh wow. It's crazy how stuff be working out, ain't it?
You have to hold the safety, and you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
On first down, Patton. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Oh!
Oh,
that's Ward.
Catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down, and that will do it.
That boy dropping everybody back.
So both
Underneath.
Here in this third quarter, as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on first down.
Oh, I saw you running back. Oh, running back.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Back to throw. Patton. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. To throw on second down, Godwin. And now here is another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down. But
no way that was not a first down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Godwin. It's caught on the right side.
What are you doing, bro?
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
This 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Godwin. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And my goodness, another interception.
It's Deonte Banks with it. Down the sideline he goes.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
On 1st down, Godwin. Going right back to Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on first down. Godwin firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Off play action. Godwin. And down he goes. A Buccaneers sack. The Broncos on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 17. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start. And look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32, a play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10, Patton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35. Back to throw. Patton. He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
A quick throw there out to Williams. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 16. Back to throw again. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. Patton. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Operating from the gun, Patton. That's to the pylon and incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that
My
you
goodness.
that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things, but ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do